Friday. If you,
Hey everybody, so I'm putting on some cube steaks for dinner. My pan was wet and I put oil in it, so now it's popping. I had to put a lid on it. I'm just putting some nature seasoning on my cube steaks. I'm going to dredge them with some flour. Man, I swear, that's popping like crazy. I didn't think it had that much water on it. All right, settle down now.
it was going crazy, wasn't it?
Yes. No, just get your hands in there. Okay, I'm going to need to turn that down a little bit. Y'all, my eye ain't level. It gets on my nerves. We got to do something with this steak.
I ain't got nothing planned for tomorrow. If you remind me, I will take care of it.
Can you come get me a set of tongs?
Get you a what?
Set of tongs. I don't know if I've got them both in the dishwasher or...
Yeah, I don't see your thongs, but I'm not thongs.
Okay. I can take the top off now. Okay, so the whole idea is that we're going to get them browned. And it is a messy job, no doubt. I should have cut them down some. That one's big.
Okay, girls, there's a scammer loving all y'all's posts. Jonas Jones or something. If he hits you up, block him. I can't block him till after the live unless he says something.
Okay. There we go. Now, I'm keeping my flour over here because I may need more of it. I'll give that one just another second. This one can come out.
Okay, I got him. I went out of the live now. He's blocked. But he still may have had some of y'all's names. He's going to be messaging y'all.
I'm going to turn that up, my heat back up just a little bit because I'm trying to brown these right quick.
He's going to be telling them, I love your profile. I feel
And Lord knows that I make a mess. Sure enough. Let me get a spoon holder that I can cut these down on when I need to. Okay. I'm going to also be doing fried squash and some fried squash and some broccoli. I was trying to think of what it was called. Couldn't think. So we're going to have this mashed potatoes, broccoli, and fried squash and rolls for dinner. That looks good enough. Okay, I got my Lipton onion soup. I'm going to go ahead and get it ready. I'm not going by the measurements on the soup pack. I just put about 3 cups of water in it. Okay. Out the grease. Now I'm going to turn it down. I've got an onion chopped up. That's going to go in here.
Sally said you can't find nothing that big. In a few states.
Yeah. I was surprised at how big they are.
These are tiny, ain't they?
Yeah. Let me get a spoon. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of this flour. You know what, I didn't have that much of it, so I'm just going to put it all in there. Because this is going to make our gravy. Now at this point, you could, if you like mushrooms in it, you can throw mushrooms in it. Just kind of whatever else you want. All right. start adding our liquid. I'm going to turn it up a little bit and bring it kind of back up to a boil a little bit. And then I'm going to drop these back in there and let them finish cooking, and they're going to be real nice and tender. No clumps in it, so make sure I ain't got no clumps. I can't tell if that was a clump or an onion. Or maybe smashing that. And I'm not going to make biscuits tonight. It is so hot. I don't want to make biscuits. So I'm going to do rolls to go with this. This way they get a good hot meal and I don't have to turn the oven on. Alright, I see a bit of a boil coming up. Now we're going to get these back in there and let them finish cooking. And I'm just going to pour that juice in there. Alright. Turn it down on low and let it go. And that'll probably go, I don't know, maybe about 20, 25 minutes. I'm going to turn the handle in because I'm going to be right here cutting up some vegetables and I don't want to knock it off the stove.
Shirley said it's going to look delicious. I hope they're good.
It's kind of like the hamburger steaks that we make, y'all. Potato. I want to do a couple of potatoes. Ooh, I can see the grease on my glasses.
You're going to do potatoes for what?
Mashed potatoes? What do you mean for what?
Just like with the vegetables and the rolls, you won't need them.
You don't want potatoes? You're having steak and gravy. You don't want potatoes.
I mean, if it's too much trouble, I mean, I can just eat fried squash, the steak, and the rolls.
If I'm having steak and gravy, I want potatoes.
Okay, we'll cook potatoes if you want them.
I think you done bumped your head. That don't even sound like you.
I don't care about potatoes. I was just thinking what's easier for you. I could have just threw that steak patty on some bread and had a sandwich.
Now you tell me.
You didn't even have to do the vegetables.
These potatoes are so big, I'm going to chop them up before I peel that third one, just in case. I may not need 3 of them. My knife. Here's one.
Becky, what's the difference between the 2 peelers you have? Anything?
Nothing.
Okay, because I always use that other one. Swivels.
The one is shaped easier to slice cheese. This one's easier for peeling potatoes.
So I should have used that one when I was doing the cucumbers.
Yeah. All right, so the 2 potatoes is going to be plenty.
Them pretty big potatoes, right?
Yeah, they're huge.
Them be good bacon potatoes.
Yeah.
With a buttload of butter and some bacon on them.
Uh-huh. And some cheese.
I don't care about cheese.
The wrong eye on me again. Now I need a pot for my broccoli.
that finished up properly?
Yeah. I bet the chickens would like these to peck apart.
What, the stems?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to them. You know when I took them that lettuce earlier?
Mm-hmm.
When I shut the door, a piece of tall grass got stuck in the door, and they was more interested in that grass than they was the lettuce.
I don't doubt that.
So when I come back out, I pulled a couple of handfuls of grass and throwed it in there. They was fighting each other over it. Yeah, they'll love that. Her favorite's carrots, though. I think they like carrots more than anything. Tomatoes, they're pretty. They go crazy over their tomatoes. That was a big old head, but
Yep. Get some din going. Alright, that's enough. Put it on. I'm gonna swap eyes with that too. These two put the smaller boiler on the front eye. That's gonna be good. Alright, now let's see about my squash. My hands are wet and that bag just won't stick to them. I'm gonna have a mess of dishes to wash just from cooking. Oh, I gotta slice this thin because you like it thin. Just rolling out my plate.
just cut me a little bit of thin and do the rest how you like it.
So y'all talk to me. What y'all have for dinner? Anybody cook out yesterday for the 4th? Okay, so I'm gonna make mashed potatoes with the potatoes. The broccoli, I'm doing broccoli and cheese. And I use the jar ragu cheese sauce. It is so good with broccoli. And my squash, I'm gonna batter these in some cornmeal and flour mixed together. And then I'm gonna fry them. I think my knives, my red ones, they are Mr. Cook from Amazon. And this one, Cook Works. It was also from Amazon. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner yet. It's too hot to cook. Yeah, I know, sister. I'm going ahead and get mine done. We didn't do lunch, so we'll have an early dinner. I'll get my dishes washed and be done. And I think Alan just left me. I'm grabbing flour and cornmeal. Don't nobody fuss at me. I can't put everything I have out that I need out because I don't have room.
Alright, holler if you need me, okay?
It'd be nice if you were in here now.
Okay, what you need? What you need? I'll get it.
Well, what I needed was my cornmeal and all. You walked off and left me.
Well, I had to do something right quick.
Will you write cornmeal on that list on the fridge? So I know when I get groceries that I've got to get cornmeal.
Okay, there's nothing on it right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Put it on there. I've got to get cornmeal. And put some nature seasoning on there. Hey, Miss Karen. Hi, Susie.
Alright, I'll be right back.
All right, I got to get these. I'm going to get these squash in some water. Then I'll batter them and put them back on that plate so that I can fry them. So I spent my time today. I finished up my Bible. I finished reading the Bible, y'all. I've read every bit of it. Hi, Gayla. Okay, so for anybody that doesn't know or that just came in, I'm doing cube steak with gravy, mashed potatoes, broccoli. We're going to have fried squash and rolls. Hey, Miss Betty. Hi, Kim. Where did I get my kitchen rug? The kitchen rug is from Amazon. One of my followers got this for me for Christmas, year before last.
Didn't they get you a set of them? Like this one, that one, and
That one and this one?
Yeah. There's the one in front of her stove.
Hey, Jennifer. Hi, Miss Judy. Y'all, it's smelling so good in here. That steak smells delicious. Oh, I wish I had some fried green tomatoes.
You got green tomatoes out there?
They're not big enough to fry yet. My garden ain't doing nothing. I ain't gonna have no harvest.
We wasted our time messing with that.
Well, Miss Peggy, if you were close enough,
You know what? We wasted our
it'll
time.
do better next year because now we know.
Now we know what? That it ain't gonna do good?
Now we know to get it started sooner. You know. Gotta think positive.
Tell me about your cucumbers.
Do you use egg batter? And no, I'm just using water. My squash is just down inside some water. Oh, Miss Donna, I'm sorry for your loss, and I'm sure it is hard to make a good complete meal and just cook for one person. Hey, Miss Peggy, she says she's in Georgia. Hope Alan enjoyed his birthday. I finally baked him a cake for his birthday. He usually doesn't like cake, but yesterday we wanted something sweet. And I asked him, I said, would you like a chocolate cake for your birthday?
What does that chocolate?
He said, chocolate? I said, you know, yellow cake with chocolate frosting. He said, yeah, that would be good.
I thought she meant the chocolate cake. I was like, no, I don't want no chocolate cake.
Yeah, he thought I meant like, y'all know devil's food or whatever it is. He doesn't like that. April's in Rome, Georgia. I am in Merriweather, Georgia.
We're in Loserville.
Very, very, very small town in Merriweather. All right, those are all battered up, and look how yummy my fingers are battered. Oh, Teresa, I hope you have a happy birthday. Okay. Let's see how my steaks are doing. Oh, yeah. Give them a little flip. Try to knock all that thick goo off of my... Okay, I wonder if I can push this to the back and have room. Yeah, I can get a pot out there. That pan is so big, there's not a lot of room on the oven for it.
That's a lot of dishes.
What?
All them dishes you got going on.
3 vegetables and the meat.
Dishes, pots, pans, plates, forks, spoons.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I got a sink full of dishes to wash already. Alright, I need to... Give me a spoon out of there. I just need to, like, push that broccoli down and stir these potatoes around one time. Ooh, it's a mess. Turn that all up. Okay, let me get me a plate ready. With some paper towels for the squash as I fry them. We can get this out of the way. That's going to go out to the chicks. I got a nice mess to clean up. I haven't lost any weight. I wish I had, but I haven't. I so wish I had.
I've seen that comment, but I didn't know how to reply
I
to
need
that.
a slotted spoon. I'll use this one. Or here's this one. I'd rather use it. Put that back.
Still clean?
Yeah. When do you get to start your teeth over again? In about 3 weeks. I'm just waiting on my oil to heat up so I can start frying this.
Look at all that
stuff.
stuff she's got going on.
Ain't ready yet. I'm starving. Put mushroom and onions in mine. Yeah, a lot of people put mushroom to it. My guys don't like mushrooms, so.
Nah, no mushrooms. No, well, onions, yeah. Brenda, you can go back and watch the replay at the beginning.
Wish I saw how you did your cube steak. Okay, so I sprinkled some nature seasoning on it. Some of the Morton's nature seasoning. What is a nature seasoning? It's salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. I sprinkled some of that on them, dredged them in flour, and then dropped them in my hot oil and just browned them up on each side. Pulled them out, cooked up my onions. I dumped some more flour into the oil. I took a pack of Lipton onion soup mix with 3 cups of water, mixed that up, and poured it in here. That made my gravy. I put my steaks back in, and I'm just letting them simmer now until they're completely done. Hey, Lillian. And with my squash, I just slice these up. I got an equal mixture of salt, an equal mixture of cornmeal and flour. And then I just dump probably a tablespoon of nature seasoning in my cornmeal and flour mix. And that's what I battered my squash with. And I just had them in water. There's no egg or nothing, no kind of drench. Just water. The thing about squash is the more you add to it, the less squash flavor you get. So if you like the actual taste of the squash, just know the more stuff you add to it, the less you can taste the squash. Oh, my spoon handle got hot. I'm surprised it didn't melt. It had fell over. Oh, well, Miss Teresa, I hope it gets healed up so you can get around and that you're feeling better soon. Congratulations, Daddy. Them grandbabies are the best. I miss Harmony. It's about time for her to get her little baby home. Actually, she won't be home for another week, but it is so quiet around here without her.
Yes. She'll get home when she gets home, but I'm gonna enjoy the time she's away. I'll enjoy the time she's here, but I enjoy the time she's away too.
Oh, you have a great evening too, April. Now see, if I had me some green tomatoes,
That was hot.
I could have cut some in chunks and fried them together. That is so good.
Yeah, you'd ate one, not know which one you get, and surprise yourself.
It don't matter. It's so good.
I'm saying you surprise yourself.
Yeah, because I love both of them.
You'd be thinking tomato, and it'd be a squash, and you'd be like, ooh, yeah. Then you'd be wanting squash, and it'll be a tomato.
I do not eat a lot of fried foods, but I love me some fried squash and some fried tomatoes.
You don't eat fried food very much.
I don't. Not my thing. I don't have a gallbladder, y'all, so I don't eat fried food very often. And y'all, yes, I'm over here boiling this broccoli to death because we like it like cooked soft. I don't like to bite into no crunchy broccoli stem.
I don't like bite into any kind of broccoli. I don't see how y'all eat it.
Like this.
I'm talking about broccoli.
What, look?
I'll pass on that.
Ooh, that was hot. There's what them squash is looking like.
Oh, I thought you was coming to
I'm gonna
hand.
let you have one.
I thought you was coming to hand me one.
I was just showing them. I don't know if it's focusing.
Yeah, it's focusing.
Nice and thin.
Now watch this. Magic trick is gone. That is so good, y'all. That'll make you slap your mama. I'm gonna eat that whole plateful.
Okay, while that's cooking up, I'm gonna drain my potatoes. Wrong cabinet. some milk and butter. Gotta move this. I ain't gonna lie to you, it feels good to get out from over that stove.
Get this thing gonna heat out.
Yeah, it's hot. Give me a nice big clump of butter. I know it ain't butter, but it's what we call butter.
It's butter.
Nice big splash of milk.
Look at her little short pants.
My little biker shorts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm too old for booty shorts.
Nah, you want some big shorts. Where's some Daisy Dukes?
I'm too old for that stuff.
I'd like to see you in a pair of Daisy Dukes with the pockets hanging down past the
Yeah, I
shorts.
did that when I was young, not anymore. Now it's time to keep covered up. Dress modestly.
Okay, you threw right there for a minute with the potatoes.
Ooh, yes. Back to the heat.
I just had to move the camera because you was all up in the goodie.
Well, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yep.
All right. Last of the squash going in. I'm gonna scoot this. And I gotta wash a few dishes. I can't take it. We get out of the heat of the away from the heat of the stove and got our hands in hot water.
Y'all look at that right there. Look at that squash. Don't it look so good? Look at that. Don't that look so good? No, Donna, not that stuff right there.
What's that?
That green stuff, yeah.
Oh, that broccoli?
Yeah.
Man,
She
what
said
are you talking
she said it
about?
all looks good. I was like, no.
That's all right. Them boys is glad you don't like broccoli.
Yeah, give them more, don't it?
Yes. I know that's the dishes laying around.
You got time while your stuff's cooking, huh?
Yep. flip that squash over or pull it out, whichever one it needs. Let's give it a flip.
Yeah, Dale, it was peaceful. I didn't do anything. I just sit back, relaxed, and watch TV.
Now we can turn this eye off. More heat gone.
You getting there?
Freezing to drain that broccoli. I gotta turn the stove oven on to do those rolls. Will you look and see what temperature it says for the rolls? Because now I can't even remember. Can you look at the back of the rolls and see what temperature it says?
Oh, you don't know? I wasn't listening to you.
Oh,
375 for 6 to 7 minutes. Go ahead and preheat the oven.
look at that.
I didn't do it.
Pair of tongs melting to the stove.
Yeah, that was already like that when I reached over to turn the oven on.
Oh, and I can smell it.
That old plastic squash. Nope.
I can't get this plastic string off my hand. There we go. Well, that's a mess I get to clean up. All right, let's take this broccoli up.
Let it dry and it'll scrape right off.
Turn that hot off and remove that hot grease. I mean, it happens. Hot. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit there and just kind of drain down some more. And I'm gonna get my rolls ready to go in. This pan will do just fine. I wonder if I should spray this pan. I might spray it right quick. Hey y'all.
What, she's all up in it?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna spray this pan. Why is this falling off?
I don't know. That's the second time it fell off.
Alright, there we go, it's back on. Hold on. Let's kind of get that on there. So they don't stick.
You didn't spray a whole lot, did you?
No, because I don't like spraying that stuff. It goes everywhere. Ooh, there we go. There's some rolls.
Whoop.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I can turn those steaks off now. Still water coming off this broccoli. Can
Yeah. Huh?
Are they facing the oven or?
Yeah, they're facing kind of both.
Okay. Let's a lot of water that still came out of the broccoli. Okay, let me find my cheese sauce. Okay, so this is the cheese sauce that I like on the broccoli. It's the Ragu double cheddar sauce. Let's see if that's enough or if I need more.
Ooh, I bet that cheese would be good with some nachos.
Need some more.
That's some cheesy stuff there, isn't it?
Yes.
Are y'all gonna even taste the broccoli?
Yes. That's how it's supposed to be. Oh, look, I just squashed it.
The stove wanted to load it up.
That's how it's supposed to be. And you wash it down with a piece of squash?
I don't know how much the stars cost, but they're like a penny. Like if you send 100 stars, it's 100 pennies. Now I don't know what people have to pay for them.
All we're waiting on are the rolls. I could probably do a little more milk in these potatoes, but I'm not going to. I think they're fine.
That'd be alright, won't they?
Yeah, they're going to get gravy on them. I know you want one. Yeah, it is yummy. It is good. I'm going to show y'all this. Let's see if y'all can see it.
I can be able to see that.
Trying to see if y'all can see that layer of cooking grease on my glasses. It's horrible. Thank you, Sandy.
No, fried squash.
I'm gonna have to wash my glasses. I cooked that fried squash, and that steak. The steak is what popped up on here. It weren't the squash. All right, y'all. Everything's done except for browning those rolls. So I'm gonna hop up here and go clean my glasses so I can see. Wash my face. Ugh. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I'll do a reel whenever I put our plate together. Y'all have a great night. Bye, y'all.